informal sector has been badly hit by confinement measures, the suspension of flights, and a massive reduction in trade as governments impose restrictions to stop the spread of the novel coronavirus. One of those affected is Ivorian horticulturist Drissa Yeo, a smallholder farmer who grows red heliconias and other exotic flowers on 2 acres of land in Azue, 30 kilometers outside of the commercial capital Abidjan. His once prestigious business is slowly wasting away due to the pandemic. Take a look.
Ivorian horticulturalist Drissa Yeo is a smallholder farmer who grows red heliconias and other exotic flowers on 2 hectares of land in Azagouye, 30 kilometers outside of the commercial capital Abidjan. The crop is mainly for export to Belgium and the Netherlands. He switched from a banana crop 10 years ago to the more lucrative tropical flower trade, which earns him an average of $2,500 per week, exporting to Europe by air freight twice a week. Since all international flights were suspended on March, Yeo's income has dried up, like the flowers that are piling up in a yellow heap on the side of the field. The farmers have to keep working to make sure they don't lose the crop altogether, as they can't allow the flower to mature and die naturally, otherwise they will not grow back.
Il n'y a plus de vol. Nos partenaires depuis le début du mois, avec c'est mondial.
Yeo says they were told by the transit companies they use that suspension of the flights would go on until May. With 30 workers cutting and preparing the flowers on his land, he says it won't be the coronavirus that kills them. It will be loss of the business. With the loss of tourism, as well, even big hotels in Abidjan want to buy his flowers, which he grows as part of a cooperative of small farmers who each find their own clans to trade with.
Au père de la nation et au chef du gouvernement.
Since 29th of March, Abidjan has closed off the city to limit the spread of COVID-19 to the regions. Trade is allowed through, but there are long lines of trucks at checkpoints erected on the main roads into Abidjan as health workers control each driver's temperature before letting them through. The majority of employment in sub-Saharan Africa is in the informal sector, up to 66%, according to the International Labour Organization 2018 estimates. In African Union study published last week, about 20 million jobs are at risk in Africa, as the continent's economies are projected to shrink this year due to the impact of the coronavirus pandemic. So far, Africa accounts for just a fraction of total cases of the coronavirus, which has infected more than 1 million people worldwide. But African economies are already facing an impending global economic downturn, plummeting oil and commodity prices, and an imploding tourism sector. The impact on employment will be dramatic. Aaron Kipkoech, TV 47.